Yo, what's up you guys? This is Benjamin Eisenman, and I'm starting a new video series about thoughts that arise in my mind and the lessons I've learned from my past few years in my short 19-year-old wisdom. So I always followed a teaching from my great spiritual mentor, the Rebbe Lubavitch Menachem Mendel Schneerson, and he said that if you know the first letter of the alphabet, you should teach the first letter of the alphabet. So that's what I'm doing right now. With this video series, I intend to empower you guys to be a better person, and today that's why I brought you several reasons for why you should smile. First thing to know is that it's scientifically tested that smiling and acts of kindness are as good for the health of a person as antidepressants. So a lot of people go into these antidepressants, anti-things to make themselves feel better about what they're dealing with, what they're doing, things that are going on in their lives, breakups, emotional instability, whatever there is, they're dealing with it with antidepressants. When in reality, you could also fight with the mind. So one of the best things I've found for myself and for people to actually deal with everything that's happening around them, because there's so much things that influence us right now in the world that we're sometimes so surrounded by them, we really don't know where to go. And actually, one of the best ways to fight with that is to always smile in the face of adversity. So now we talked about the antidepressants and the smile. So smiling and doing acts of kindness actually releases more positive chemicals in your brain that fight that depressive thoughts or negative thoughts, as you will say. The second thing is that there was a story about our great spiritual leader also. One of my favorite ones is Rav Shalom Arush. He actually said that, it tells a story, he was in school and he was in college, and a lot of people called him Mr. Smile. Yeah, I called him Mr. Smile, and you ask why, but he says he had achieved a life of serenity through faith. And he had actually overcome all of his obstacles and developed faith over the years, that he started always smiling. People noticed this and it made them happy. So as you can see, smiling is really, really powerful for your health. Just smile, man. Yeah, so just smile. The third story is that, you want to take my book here. I'm going to take a book, it's called You Can't Ruin My Day by Alan Klein, right there. It's one of my favorite books on how to deal with people who want to ruin your day or events or things. And here he has a section in one of his chapters called Give What You Want to Get Back, by the way. Smile, life is beautiful. And he says this. Here's a story. Humorist Art Buchwald beautifully illustrates this wake-up call with the realization he had while riding in a taxi cab. I was in New York the other day and rode with a friend in a taxi. When we got out, my friend said to the driver, "Thank you for the ride. You did a superb job driving." The taxi driver was stunned for a second. Then he said, "Are you a wise guy or something?" "No, my dear man, I'm not putting you on. I admire the way you keep cool in heavy traffic." "Yeah," the driver said and drove off. "What was that all about?" I asked. "I'm trying to bring love back to New York," he said. "I believe it's the only thing that can save the city." "How can one man save the city?" "It's not one man. I believe I made the taxi driver's day. Suppose he has 20 fares. He's going to be nice to those 20 fares because someone was nice to him. Those fares in turn will be kinder to their employees or shoekeepers or waiters or even their own families. Eventually, the goodwill could spread to at least 1,000 people." Now that isn't bad, is it? But you're depending on a taxi driver to pass your goodwill to others. "I'm not depending on it," my friend said. "I'm aware that the system isn't foolproof, so I might deal with 10 different people today. If out of 10 I can make 3 happy, then eventually I can indirectly influence the attitudes of 3,000 more. It sounds good on paper," I admitted, "but I'm not sure it works in practice." Nothing is lost if it doesn't. It didn't take any of my time to tell that that man was doing a good job. He received neither a larger tip nor a smaller tip. If it fell on deaf ears, so what? Tomorrow, there will be another taxi driver whom I can try to make happy. So, it's one of the most influential thoughts I found in the book, and it really changed my life. The practical advice I want to give you to actually practice smiling in the face of adversity. You know those groggy moments when you wake up in the morning, you're not really in the mood to do everything because you're starting to get up? That's normal because every human being goes through that. That's great. Actually gives you a startup. But instead of getting coffee or stimulants or sugar, try this. Wake up in the morning, thank God for having opened your eyes and breathing, and after that, immediately smile. Immediately smile. Keep smiling for at least 5 minutes, and this will make a great positive impact in your day. Tested and proved by many people around me. Test it and tell me what you think. Please leave a question in the comments below or comments of ideas for new videos. It would be a really great pleasure to answer all of those. And subscribe, like, and share this video to spread the kindness and love. And always smile!